But first tonight, a few weeks ago, we had a band perform here in our studio, and one of the members played the mandolin.
I mentioned to him how much I like the distinctive sound of that instrument. He then told me about another musical project he's involved in. I was intrigued, wanted to know more, and found quite a story.
Yeah, let's jump right into it.
It's a Tuesday evening in a side room at the Maine Craft Distilling Building in Portland. And this is a sight you will see nowhere else in Maine.
So together sounds like
20 people, all but one of them here to play a mandolin. This is the Maine Craft Community Mandolin Orchestra, a rather casual bunch, a few professional musicians, but mostly amateurs, drawn together by their love of playing.
Most of the time, and I feel like I'm probably speaking for most people here, just find ourselves playing music in the kitchen with our friends. So this is a very different kind of scene.
What it does is that it inspires us all to do more of it, and when it comes to music, more is always better.
Greg Bjork enjoys these practices so much that he drives to Portland from Orono just to take part, which has prompted his friends to offer some commentary.
Yeah, that I'm probably crazy, but, or like, what is the mandolin? I hear that a lot.
Now, when most of us hear the word orchestra, we think symphony. But this is an orchestra too. In fact, in the early 1900s, mandolin orchestras were quite common across the U.S.
The Martin Guitar Company sold more mandolins than they did guitars, and every town actually had a small mandolin and guitar club or a mandolin ensemble.
The inspiration for forming this group was, as with a lot of things, the long, cold Maine winter.
This is really fun, and we get to arrange it. But to me, the big thing was like the community thing, like trying to do something to engage people during the winter, and to make sure that I get out of the house and say hello to some people, and the vice versa.
As soon as we finished last year, everyone said we have to do it again next year. So I was like, all right, I'm into it, so let's do it. So it's worked out really well.
10 weeks of practice in the winter, an hour each week, and then the orchestra ends the season with a public concert.
When you play with pros, you can enter knowing what's going to happen, and this is more of a, let's go, let's see.
As you listen to this group, it's natural to wonder, what is it about a mandolin that is so distinctive and so appealing?
well, it's the same notes and the same range as the violin, but there's all this attack, boing, and a little bit of sustain, a lot of resonance from the double strings. I think it's just a really endearing sound. It's that pluck that gets me.
As for the music, these folks can play whatever they want. You like the Beatles? Well, so does the Maine Craft Community Mandolin Orchestra. There is one musician here who stands out because she's playing an upright bass.
It does make me feel like I need to study up, especially between now and the recital. Yeah.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah, a little pressure, but a good kind of pressure, yeah.
One of the founders of this group has a saying, the mandolin is a happy sound, but 2 mandolins is the happiest sound. 20 mandolins, as they have here, that may be something close to sheer joy.
Ooh, that's great. That was great.
More. Yeah. More. Oh,
Applause, applause,
so
doesn't it?
good. It's fizzy to me. That's like the word I would describe to use it. And if I'm having a bad day, I want the mandolin to be following me around, kind of narrating my day.
Yeah, that's a great adjective for it. But there's just something joyful about the mandolin.
Yes, it's nice, and it just fills the room with all of that sound. I love it.
All right, so the Maine Craft Community Mandolin Orchestra will put on its end of the season concert Saturday, March 22nd at 6:30 p.m. It will be held at the New Portland Church on Stevens Avenue in Portland.
And by the way, you don't have to buy a ticket in advance. There will be a basket at the door for donations. Great story. That was so much fun.